Today, I'm going to be reading this wonderful story to you called Too Much Noise by Anne McGovern. The illustrations are by Sims Tayback. They're wonderful. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I really want to hear you joining in with me. I think you'll know what I mean by that as we get further into the story. But there are going to be some sounds that you can make with me throughout the book that repeat over and over again, just like a song. So let's have some fun with it. Too Much Noise by Anne McGovern. To Dee Dee, with love. A long time ago, there was an old man, and his name was Peter, and he lived in an old house. The bed creaked, the floor squeaked. Outside, the wind blew the leaves through the trees, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. Too noisy, said Peter. Peter went to see the wise man of the village. What can I do? Peter asked. My house makes too much noise. The bed creaks, the floor squeaks, the wind blows through the leaves on the trees. The leaves fall on the roof, swish, swish, and my tea kettle whistles, hiss, hiss. Are you starting to hear the words that are repeating? You think you're going to be joining me soon? I can help you, the wise man said. I know what you can do. What? Said Peter. Get a cow, said the wise man. What good is a cow? Said Peter. But Peter got a cow anyhow. A cow. What sound does the cow make? That's right, moo moo. The cow said, moo, moo. And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. So that was the time when you could join me, right? You knew all of that was coming. I know you did. So I want you to join me. Ready? The cow said, moo, moo. And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish, and the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. Very good. I don't think Peter's going to be happy. Too noisy, said Peter, and he went back to the wise man. Get a donkey, said the wise man. What good is a donkey? Said Peter. But Peter got a donkey anyhow. What sound does the donkey make? Hee-haw. That's right. Get ready. And the donkey said, hee-haw. And the cow said, moo, moo. Good. And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. Good job, you're getting it. Still too noisy, said Peter, and he went back to the wise man. Get a sheep, said the wise man. What good is a sheep, said Peter. But Peter got a sheep anyhow. It's going to be getting so noisy in his house. And what does the sheep say? Ba, ba, that's right. Here we go. And the sheep said, ba, ba. And the donkey said, hee-haw. And the cow said, moo, moo. And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. He looks really, really crowded in that tiny little room of a house. Too noisy, said Peter. and he went back to the wise men. "Get a hen," said the wise men. "But what good is a hen?" said Peter. But Peter got a hen anyhow. He has a lot of confidence in that wise man. And the hen in this book says, "Cluck, cluck." Can you make that sound? Cluck, cluck. Here we go. And the hen said, "Cluck, cluck." And the sheep said, "Baa, baa." And the donkey said, "Hee haw." And the cow said, "Moo, moo." And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. Oh my goodness. Peter doesn't look happy. What do you think he's going to do? What is he going to say? He's going to say, "Too noisy," said Peter. And back he went to the wise men. "Get a dog," said the wise men. "And get a cat too." "What good is a dog?" said Peter, "or a cat?" But Peter got a dog and a cat anyhow. And the dog said, "Woof, woof." And the cat said, "Meow, meow." And the hen said, "Cluck, cluck." And the sheep said, "Baa, baa." And the donkey said, "Hee haw." And the cow said, "Moo, moo." And the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked, and the leaves fell on the roof, swish, swish. And the tea kettle whistled, hiss, hiss. Poor Peter. Did you see the cat standing on his head? Now, Peter was angry, and he went to the wise men. "I told you my house was too noisy," he said. "I told you my bed creaks, and my floor squeaks, and the leaves fall on the roof, swish, swish, and the tea kettle whistles, hiss, hiss. You told me, get a cow. All day the cow says, moo, moo. You told me, get a donkey. All day the donkey says, hee haw. You told me, get a sheep. And all day the sheep says, ba, ba. You told me to get a hen. And all day the hen says, cluck, cluck. You told me to get a dog and a cat. All day the dog says, woof, woof. All day the cat says, meow, meow. I am going crazy, said Peter. Oh, poor Peter. I wonder what the wise man's going to say. And the wise man said, do what I tell you. Let the cow go. Let the donkey go. Let the sheep go. Let the hen go. Let the dog go. Let the cat go. So, Peter let the cow go. He let the donkey go. He let the sheep go. He let the hen go. He let the dog go. He let the cat go. What's going to happen? Now, no cow said moo moo. No donkey said hee haw. No sheep said ba ba. No hen said cluck cluck. No dog said woof woof. And no cat said meow meow. It's a big change. The bed creaked. Ah, said Peter. What a quiet noise. The floor squeaked. Ooh, said Peter. What a quiet noise. And outside, the leaves fell on the roof. Swish, swish. And inside, the tea kettle whistled. Hiss, hiss. Oh, oh, said Peter. How quiet my house is. And Peter got into his bed and went to sleep and dreamed a very quiet dream. The end. I just love this story. I love the repetition in the words. I love making all those animal noises. At first, I can't figure out what the wise man was doing. It seemed almost like he was creating a bigger problem for Peter. But in the end, it was almost like he'd had a plan. Can you think what that plan was? Somehow, I think maybe he was trying to teach Peter to appreciate the sounds that were part of his home. Just the regular old sounds, and instead of being irritated by them, to be comforted by them. Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes things just irritate me. But then when I get things in better perspective, I realize maybe those problems weren't so bad. You ever have that? Anyways, I hope you're doing great. I'm glad I got to share the story with you today. Enjoy the noises and the sounds around you. Talk to you next time.